Lilledahl probably about to go on the shot clock. There it is. Halfway through the shot clock, still no points. And there's 30 seconds, so 1 point on the board for Spradley. Spradley back in the finals, where he had a war last year with Wyoming's Jory Volk. Took a match, but Volk ended up winning that series 2-1, would go on to win a medal in Bulgaria. Spradley pressuring forward. We're going to be grounded, though, so I don't believe it'll be points. No. One offered and confirmed. And both table and chair went 1 point on that step out. So I don't know why 1 point didn't go up. But either way, 1 point does not go up. That does it for period number 1. Spradley in the lead, 1-0. That shot clock point, the only point scored. You see all the Cowboys there in Spradley's corner. He spent his redshirt year this year at Minnesota before announcing he was transferring to Oklahoma State University. Lilledahl still 2 years of high school left. He's number 2 on the 2024 big board, but he's already committed to Penn State University. Coach Cornell Robinson in the corner for him. Wyoming Seminary, where Troy Spradley actually spent a year of his high school career as well. Spradley traveling around a little bit throughout high school, ended up in Texas. Spradley changing levels in and out. And Lilledahl went on the first shot clock, so Spradley's going to go on this one. An outside shot from Lilledahl. Started off as a double transition to the single. He's got it up in the air. Looking for 2, and he's going to get it. Spradley jumping the gun just a little bit. He's done that pretty much every match this tournament. So if you're a Troy Spradley opponent, you got to be ready off the whistle. Or maybe even a little bit before the whistle. And there's the shot clock point for Lilledahl. He now leads 3-1. Spradley taking Lilledahl out of bounds, picking up 1 point. And Spradley using his strength to take Lilledahl to the edge, close to a step out, but Lilledahl gets to Spradley's legs and picks up 2 points. We're gonna get a brick. It was on the far edge. I could not see if Lilledahl's foot did in fact go out. Spradley seems to think it does, as does Coach Chris Perry. So official's gonna come over, take another look at it. Potential big swing here if the call is confirmed. An extra point would go on the board for Lilledahl, effectively making it a 4-point swing instead of 1 point for Spradley, 3 for Lilledahl with the takedown and the loss of challenge point. Officials having a conference now, and I believe what they're saying is there was technical issues, so they could not see the replay, meaning they do not lose a challenge, another point does not go on the board, and the call on the mat will stand.
Confirm the 2 takedowns. No point, no challenge, no video.
2-point takedown for Lilledahl. No loss of challenge, no extra point. The call on the mat stands. So 5-2 with 90 seconds to go. Nice single leg by Spradley. Lilledahl trying to kick out. Spradley catches the opposite leg though. He's got the takedown, looking for a leg lace. Good wide knee defense from Lilledahl, forces Spradley to jump up to the gut. Hard left side underhook for Spradley. And we got some blood probably coming from the nose or ear of Spradley. It was an issue in his semifinal, quarterfinal. Now 30 seconds to go. Nice low single by Lilledahl. Spradley looking for a chest wrap. Lilledahl coming up across the waist, head underneath, that's gonna be a 4. Big, savvy 4-pointer from Luke Lilledahl. Smart stuff there from the young guy, and it's gonna give him a victory in match 1. Luke Lilledahl taking match 1 over Troy Spradley. So we are gonna move up to 65 kilograms, where we've got Jesse Mendez in the blue taking on Tyler Kasak in the red. This is Kasak's first match of the day. He got to sit as he won the open bracket where Jesse Mendez was competing. These two did not hit. Vince Cornella took out Jesse Mendez in the semis there in Vegas. Kasak defeated Cornella in the finals. Cornella did not make it here. He lost to Kanan Webster in the semis, and then Jesse Mendez took out Kanan Webster in the finals. So this is the first meeting between these two wrestlers. Mendez, a freshman All-American for Ohio State at 133 pounds this year. Kasak, a senior in high school.
Ready?
This year opted not to compete this senior year, strictly focused on training. He's committed to he's committed to Penn State, has been training out of M2 in the NLWC. See Coach McKnight in his corner. Jaggers and Stieber in the corner for Mendez. Mendez moving up to 65 kilograms this offseason. As I said, competed at 133 pounds as a freshman this year, and he looks like he is having no issues adjusting to the few extra pounds. Mendez taking Kasak to the edge. They are grounded, so I don't think we're going to see points here as the two go out of bounds. Mendez taking Kasak to the zone once again, this time on their feet, so it'll be 1 point for Mendez. And Mendez controlling the physicality battle here early.
Yes, you got it.
Passive offered and confirmed on Kasak. Kasak trying to go back to the World Championships. He was a U17 silver medalist last year. And now Mendez hit for passivity. Slide by attempt for Kasak. Mendez slowing down just a little bit here after scoring that step out. A lot more center mat time now. Front headlock position, Mendez not able to get off to an angle, and the referee puts them back up on their feet. Short time remaining in period number 1. There's a single from Jesse. Pops up to the body. And Kasak gets that right arm up just in time. Looked like he might have been in danger for a second, but good recovery by Kasak. And a good opening period for both guys. Really the step out the only point. Or I shouldn't say maybe a good first period for both guys, but not a bad period for either guy. Neither of these guys have gas tank issues. Both are going to wrestle hard for 6 minutes. Mendez, part of that huge Ohio State 2022 recruiting class, which if you want to dig more into that recruiting class, check out our latest Flow film series, Young Bucks. Mark Bader and company followed the Buckeyes around all season long this year. Got an all-access exclusive look at Mendez and the likes of Nick Feldman, Sammy Sasso, and the rest of the team. Passive on Kasak, so he's going to go on the shot clock. Kasak now firing off a couple half shots, but really has not fired off one committed attack yet this match. There's one, a single leg from Kasak, but Mendez pulling front head, looking for a drag go behind, re-attack Kasak. Mendez gets his feet back, gets his step, excuse me, not step out, shot clock point. That shot clock point, the only points from that little flurry. Kasak now down 2-0, but just 2 one-pointers. So a takedown would put Kasak in the lead. Kasak trying to ground himself on the edge, but he's gonna step out on the feet. It's gonna be another point for Jesse Mendez. Kasak taking Mendez to the zone now. And Kasak almost shoots Mendez out. Mendez, nice sprawl, avoided giving up the takedown, but Kasak's gonna score this takedown. Kasak does have a gut locked up, but not gonna get it. So the two go back to the center with 47 seconds remaining. A one-pointer would put Kasak in the lead. Straight on double from Kasak. I think he's gonna get one there. One red, yes. Tyler Kasak takes the lead with 16 seconds to go. Phenomenal match strategy from Tyler Kasak, but he might have scored that 1 point too early. Mendez now in on the legs. Jesse Mendez with the step out, and he scores it with only 2 seconds to go. Jesse Mendez takes match 1. Great performance by both wrestlers, but Kasak scoring that 1 point just a little too early gave Mendez enough time to score his step out and win it 4-3. 74-kilogram final. Hunter Garvin in the blue, Mitchell Messenbrink in the red. A rematch from the Open a little over a month ago. Messenbrink won that one 16-6. Garvin already signaling for interlocking fingers. No verbal warning yet though, so Garvin drops down to the legs, jumps up to the body and finishes the takedown. And gut wrench attempt from Garvin, not gonna get it though. Messenbrink looking for an angle going one direction, then the other. Oh, Garvin might have olayed him. Oh, but Peterson, sort of, I guess, for Messenbrink gets him 2 points. No. Yes, 2 points for Messenbrink is the call on the mat. Now we get a brick from the Stanford corner. Take a look at it. It looked like for a second Garvin might have pulled the Matador, and then Messenbrink hit like a little almost Peterson to expose Garvin. Garvin, originally from Iowa City, went to Iowa City West High. Just completed his redshirt year at Stanford, where he went 10-7. Messenbrink spent a little bit at California Baptist this year before deciding he was going to enter the transfer portal. Moved back to Wisconsin, trained at the Aspen Wrestling Academy, where he is originally from, and recently announced his commitment to Penn State next year. The call on the mat is confirmed, so another point for Messenbrink for loss of challenge. And these two have a very high pace. Garvin coming up, big upper body. He's going to get 4 points with the double unders. Take the lead 6-3. Garvin, not necessarily a Greco specialist, but very good at Greco as well. Single leg from Messenbrink takes Garvin to the edge for 1 point. And here's the thing, Messenbrink can keep this pace up for 6 minutes. Garvin, I'm not so sure. Arm drag Messenbrink, gets to the legs, sits and comes around behind, and just like that, the score is back to 6-6. Messenbrink looking forward, gut wrench, looking right, looking left, not gonna get it. Messenbrink trying to go back to the U20 World Championships, where he won a silver medal last year. Messenbrink was kind of a bit of a late bloomer. You know, I think placed at Super 32, but never made the finals, and then his senior year last year won the US Open, defeating Pinero Johnson, then makes the world team, wins silver, and really kind of blew up that senior year, proving that wasn't a one-year deal again here. Currently trailing on criteria with Garvin's 4-pointer. Single leg, Hunter Garvin. Elevating now as Messenbrink fights ankles. That's going to be 2 points for Garvin on the exposure. Shot from Messenbrink. Will he get 2? Yes, he will. Messenbrink continuing to wrestle through this period. With 11 seconds, we'll see if he tries to score 1 more here. It's Garvin shooting the single leg now, switching off to the double, but Messenbrink gonna score on the counter exposure. So 18 points in the first period, 10-8 in favor of Messenbrink. And all those points has to favor Messenbrink here. As I said, Messenbrink can keep this up all day long. Action back underway. Over under position, Garvin clears out. Messenbrink stays in his face. Not even letting Garvin breathe, but Garvin firing off attack, Messenbrink re-attack, Garvin re-attack, no points though. Garvin looking for the go behind, but Messenbrink comes up to the legs. They go out of bounds. Whose head hit first? Whistle says Garvin's head hit first, and that is confirmed, so 1 point for Messenbrink. And pop head outside shot for Messenbrink. Quick finish. And we might be seeing the first signs of fatigue here for Hunter Garvin. That should be 2. Okay, there it is. 2-point turn for Messenbrink. He's got a lace. If he can roll through here, it could be deadly. Garvin fights it though. Good fight from Hunter Garvin. And the two collide as they both shoot. One direction then the other for Messenbrink. Takes Garvin to the edge. He'll get 1 point on the step out. Garvin getting a little extended on a shot. Messenbrink over top, fighting ankles. And he's content for a stalemate. Single leg from Garvin, comes back up. Front head for Garvin. Not gonna do anything with it though. And now just 23 seconds remain for Hunter Garvin to score 8 points. Garvin coming up a little bit with the smack. Caution on 1 going to be confirmed. That's going to do it. Mitchell Messenbrink takes match 1, 17-8. He is now just 1 match away from heading back to the U20 World Championships.
Thank you.
92-kilogram final here, match number 1. We've got Jack Dara in the red taking on Stephen Little in the blue. Dara, a really impressive day so far, had a phenomenal challenge tournament. Went 14-1 over Dorfman, fall, and was winning 8-0 at the time of the fall over Marisola, and then 7-5 over Pittsburgh's Max Stout. Now, Dara did beat Little 4-3 in the U.S. Open Finals. Is that 5 or 6 weeks ago? Dara in the Wyoming Seminary singlet, originally from St. Louis, Missouri. He went 12-8 this year as a redshirt at Stanford. Little going 14-4 in his redshirt year at Little Rock. Passive offered and confirmed on Dara. And that does it for the shot clock. So 1 point for Stephen Little. The first point of this bout so far, 2 minutes in. Slide by attempt for Little. Neither guy really been able to get the offense here so far in this first period. Just a whole lot of hard hand fighting. And that does it for period number 1. The shot clock point, the only point either way. After this first round of finals, all round 2 and if needed round 3 will be here on mat 3. So if you're going split screen right now or double screen, you only need 1 screen after this first round. Slide by for Stephen Little and beautifully just catches that left foot of Dara to secure the takedown. And, ooh, interesting challenge here. Stanford corner saying singlet grab. And Dara knew it right away too. And that singlet is definitely a little stretched out. I didn't see it, but that doesn't mean it wasn't there. The question is, can the video feed pick it up if it was there? Little had tried that slide by a couple times in period number 1, hadn't been able to get it. Officials now over here taking a look at it. A big contingent of Trojans there in Little's corner. Coach has been really doing great things there at the University of Arkansas Little Rock. Officials getting a real good look at this. They're really slowing it down, so. If there was a singlet grab in there, I'm guessing they'll pick it up.
Right, tension.
And confirmed singlet grab, just an attention. No point for Dara, but no takedown for Little. Next time it'll be a point for Dara. There's passivity called on Little, so he'll go on the shot clock, 30 seconds to score. There's that slide by again from Little. Dara's got to be cognizant of that. Now Little looking for an angle off of Dara's shot. Slide by attempt for Dara. Little looking to capitalize. One blue offered, one red offered. One red confirmed. And blue brick comes on out from the Little Rock corner. Little discusses it with this corner for a second, decides to accept it. Far into the mat, I could not see who stepped out first well. Did not have a good angle at it. The call on the mat was one in favor of Dara. And the call on the mat is going to be confirmed, so another point's going to go on the board for the loss of challenge in favor of Dara. He now leads 3-1 with 90 seconds to go. Single leg for Little, limp arms out, quad pod position, no takedown yet. Nothing yet, no points yet. There's the two for Little. And he takes the lead on criteria, 3-3 with a minute to go. Dara punches righty underhook. Single leg attempt for Dara. Little looking to capitalize, but the two stand up, squared up. Under 30 remains. Dara doing a good job here of not waiting until the last second. The head-hands defense just a little too much for Lilledahl. And I think, yes, Little tiptoed that out of bounds line. Dara circled and stepped out first. We are going to get a challenge. But I think Little did what he had to do to avoid going out of bounds. And Dara circled out of bounds first. So just 8 seconds remaining. This challenge is huge. If it goes in favor of Little, he'll be up 5-3. And the call on the mat is confirmed, so another point in favor of Little, score now 5-3. Dara needs a takedown. And he is not gonna get it. Steven Little takes match 1 in a reverse result of the US Open. Got a fun match 2 and possibly match 3 ahead of us at 92 kilograms. And now we're gonna start back at the top at 57 kilos. As I said earlier, all 10 finals will be on this mat for round 2 and round 3 if needed. So you can park it right here on mat 3 for these finals. Oh, my good friend Andrew Spay joining me over from mat 4. Yeah, Lilledahl won match 1, 9-4. And Lilledahl on the attack again here, taking Spradley out of bounds.